Well, now I'm gonna have to make you reread that now that I'm recording. So
Jesus.
what we have here is your pitch inning by inning, basically pitch by pitch
Yeah.
breakdown that you do weekly, and then you said you got some notes in your phone. So go ahead and just read a couple of those notes that you have from that Wheaton game that we are facing.
Yeah. So I take notes after every game. I started doing that this year. So for 417 Wheaton, the first line was just best game of college career because I felt like it was the best start I had and the most locked in I felt. So it's felt locked in, great fastball, good curveball, great splitter, then good tempo, good rhythm, and good athleticism. Not trying to do too much, staying calm, worrying about one pitch at a time, not too far ahead, one pitch at a time, one out at a time. And then kind of just like stuff going forward. It just said, let's work hard every day this week and not let off the gas. Love being on the mound, thinking nothing, just having fun. Let's keep rolling, recover, then grind, then attack, take care of the arm. So,
I like that at the end.
yeah.
That's really nice. But
Yeah.
if you want to know what it takes to hold a team like Wheaton to a box score that looks like this, it's essentially those kind of notes and just like what I'm looking at here, which is just you're just so into it, and it's just so fun to see because then you go out and you get a lineup like Wheaton's, and you just you dominated that lineup. They, like you said in a couple of the times that we've talked, that you want to make hitters uncomfortable. Like they looked uncomfortable all game. The first time they had a comfortable at bat was the first hit of the game, which was Brody Ashley's really good like 9 or 10 pitch AB he had against you. Like that was the first good at bat they had all game, and it was 5 2/3 innings into the game. It was just it was very fun to watch. So we have. How do you? My question is, you go back after the game and you remember all these pitches?
No. I have a chart.
You have a chart.
Like,
okay.
We have game charts, and then after I pitch every time, I'll come into the dugout in between games and take a picture of the game chart. And then once I get back to my room, when I have time, I'll just look at the chart and chart each pitch. It takes like 20 minutes. And then
Okay, so I wanted to first take a look at this box score. So Brody Ashley was their leadoff hitter who had the first hit of the game, 5 2/3 into it. And then Studley had 2 home runs on Sunday in the first game, followed up by DiMatteo. They went back to back in the second game. Crotto was having tough at bats. Like this was a really tough lineup. Like once they got going, like when you first started, I was like, I don't know how good this offense is, but that's just more of a testament to you than anything. Like you guys have really good pitchers behind you, and they were having really good at bats. I think if anything, it's more of a testament to the way that you were just hitting spots, keeping kids off balance. So like when you have a lineup like that where going in it's going to be a tough game, like do you have a certain approach? It looked like you were attacking all game.
Yeah, there's not really an approach like for me to like whether I'm facing like the worst team or the best team. It's like you got to pitch the same way. I feel like if you try to change something, then it's just gonna screw you up. I'm not sure. Some people might like let off the gas a little bit, but I don't like to pitch differently, whether I'm facing like a high schooler or like a 12-year-old or like an MLB player. I just feel like if you try to pitch differently to different people, like obviously there's different, like you'll throw different pitches to certain people, like maybe you'll throw more fastballs, but like mindset wise, there's like you're coming one pitch at a time to get out. It's the same game, whether you're playing the number 1 team or the worst team in the country.
5 2/3 is too early to start thinking about it. No, right? You weren't thinking about it, were you?
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
You wanted it
after the 5th, and then
that was not a great first hit either.
I know the first hit, like if they had called that a hit and then I hadn't let up another hit, I would have been like, yo, that's not a hit.
Yeah, no, I didn't think that was a hit. I was rallying in the press box. I was like, they were talking about it. I was like, I don't know. I think he probably could have made that play if he stays on his feet. Because I think, didn't Tommy slide? I think Tommy
Yeah.
slipped.
Yeah, he went down.
Yeah. So I'm not sure. It was obviously a tough play, but
Yeah, it's a tough play.
if that was the only hit, that would
Yeah.
have been cheap.
Yeah. And then in the 7th, I threw a curveball and they hit it up the middle, and so yeah.
You felt a little bit better about the hit, but
Yeah.
yeah. So again, like, I guess what I really want to see from the game footage, if anything, is that 8th inning. Like when I said, I texted you, I said, like, watching you like run off the mound is one of my favorite things in baseball. Like when you get a big strikeout and you get really excited and run off the mound.
Yeah.
And that's what happened in this 8th inning, because this was a really good at bat, and that Wheaton team wanted you. Like they felt like they were going to get to you at one point late in this game, and you just weren't going to let that happen. Like I
don't even know how many pitches I threw that he fouled off, because it felt like forever, but I just like I just knew I needed to keep throwing him in the strike zone. The other big strikeout was Studley with 2 runners on too. And then there was one.
Yeah, okay. Studley with 2 runners on, I want to find. I forget what inning that was, but I want to find that at bat.
It was the 5th, because that's when I lost. It was an error and then a hit for the no-hitter.
Okay,
so we'll go 6. It was a 6, sorry. And then there was one. The 3 most memorable bats from that game were the Studley one, the end of the game, and then there was one like at some point that I K'd, I think, one of their lefties, and I threw 2 splitters, and they were the best 2 splitters I've ever thrown in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I say, like, you kind of had to be there to feel it, but like that was the first time all game like they were getting excited on the bench. Like they felt like you were about to give up a big hit.
Yeah.
And you weren't going to give up a big hit.
Yeah, it was with 2 outs in the 6th, because I got him. I don't know what he did. He might have reached on an error or something. I think maybe I K'd him. I don't know.
You were working really quick this game too.
Yeah.
Like I remember the play-by-play guy said something about it. He was like, the pace of play problem could be solved if everyone pitched as quickly as Jordy Allard does, because you were like in a rhythm. You were getting the ball, setting up, taking your sign and throwing it. Not even a second of wasted movement.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was Yellen's 3rd straight. That ground ball, he just feel like was his 3rd straight. I remember that.
Yeah, Yellen was playing great. This might have been.
They were beating balls into the 3rd base.
Missed outside. Is this might have been no, this wasn't the splitter at bat. That was earlier, but
yeah, but these dudes, after seeing them all weekend, like the way, all right, hold on, let me go back to the swing, but the way they were taking like really uncompetitive swings, like they weren't doing that all weekend. Like they really got locked in after their start. And they started hitting the ball well. You guys had to have some really good innings and really good approach game 2, 3, and 4 to split that series. Like they were a pretty good squad.
They were great. They were a really good hitting team.
Yeah, I thought they were a good squad. Compared to some of the other teams that played this year.
Yeah, I think this might be. Yeah, this is an error and then a hit, I think. Yeah, he fouled this one off. Man, if I could have just got this out, I'd have had no hits.
I mean,
nah,
you don't have to look at top 6 0-2 2 outs. Like you can just don't I'll cover that up for you.
Yeah.
Because I know you wish you probably put away that dude.
Oh no, that's an out, isn't it? No. Oh no, man. That was Perkle instead of Tommy, yeah.
Yep, that was the error that's preceded this hit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So let's look at this at bat. This was the at bat that they felt like Brody Ashley was gonna get the hit.
No.
And
No. He did get a hit.
I know, but like this was the first time the team.
Oh, yeah.
This was the first at bat. I'm telling people that this right here was the first at bat all game that the Wheaton dugout said, okay, our hitter has a chance in this at bat. First time all game.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, it's good that you're like when you get runners on base, you don't have to worry about switching up your motion. You are just already in that same position, which I really like that you can go from the stretch and be so dominant because it does make your life easier when runners get on.
Yeah.
Just being able to learn those mechanics.
Now looking at it like again, or like looking at these two at bats again, like I had him 0-2, 1-2. Like I think the next, obviously there's always like next steps, but I got to put him away on that next pitch. Like my splitter was good, but it was a little bit inconsistent. It was a little bit low on, like, started too low at some points. Like when you're 1-2, like I gotta just put him away. I can't let him hang around. Like I let Brody Ashley take like 5 foul balls and see like more of my pitches. I gotta put him away right off that, whether it's a ground ball or just got to be more competitive pitch. Sometimes I would waste a curveball or a splitter lower in the zone that I got to throw that's more close to the zone. So
you don't want to let him creep back into this at bat, essentially.
Yeah, he did it in the 8th inning too. So
okay,
yeah.
I mean, the only thing I would say to you about that is we're gonna see this at bat. Like there was a lot of really good pitches he spoiled. Like
yeah.
You're obviously hard on yourself because you just went 8 innings, 2 hit ball. Like obviously you're gonna be hard on yourself, but like he definitely spoiled a lot of good pitches that you could have struck.
Yeah.
So at times you just got to be like, yeah, that dude's obviously really good with his bat. He can clearly handle the bat well. He was fouling off pitches all weekend. So you tip your cap. Like you made a bunch of competitive pitches. This is pitch number 4, and he's still 1-2.
Yeah.
Just a good at bat. I mean, I would say, yeah, definitely you want to put him away, but I mean, I think if it's a dude a little bit lower caliber Division III hitter, you definitely put him away with a couple of these pitches. Like he's probably like a really good hitter, handles that super well.
Yeah.
What was that? Was that a split?
Yeah, for sure. That was definitely a lefty 2-2.
So for him to take that, did it start too low? Like it was never a strike, or?
Yeah, it was probably never a strike.
Never a strike.
Yeah.
Because that splitter, if it starts at the bottom of the zone, no way he takes it.
Yeah.
No
that
way.
was happening. Yeah. Then he fouled one off, and then I think he hits this one. Yeah.
Is that a hit?
Yeah, that was a hit.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure. Good. Great effort by Tommy though. He really wanted to make that play.
Yeah. If you go back to the next at bat, the stud that was like.
Oh yeah, the Studley at bat is
Tumanon and like Studley not comfortable for sure.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. You could definitely. Like Tommy was working hard there. Is this?
Yeah. Next, like you
This
can
is the
fast forward
Brody
a few
at-bat?
pitch. Yeah, right here. Like after this, you can fast forward through the meeting too.
Okay, here we go. So this is the dude who hit 2 balls out of the park right here. Like very impressive right-handed home runs. Gavoni obviously doesn't have a deep right field, but like clearly has some pop, clearly a good hitter. 2 runners on. If they're gonna score, It's gonna be
not.
it's gonna be here. So
Yeah.
yeah, you definitely don't want to miss this at bat. I don't know what I was thinking. That's a nice first pitch.
Yeah.
For him to take that and put himself in that 1-0 hole, not what I would want to do if I was Jake Studley right there. I'd definitely be hunting that first pitch because you're with 2 runners on. I guarantee you remember getting super locked in this at bat.
Little up.
Fastball up.
Yeah. That was a splitter, I think. And he definitely swung, it felt like to me. And they just weren't calling any, like the first base umpire was not calling any.
No, he was giving the safe sign the whole week.
Yeah, I don't know about this. I don't know about this next one. I rewatched Leaks and he swung on Leaks and Leaks struck him out and then they called him no swing, but he did swing. But
Ooh,
no,
can't tell from here.
he didn't.
Can't tell.
Yeah, he probably did that. They probably look closer to me on the mound, obviously. I mean, when it's 1-1.
Can't tell if he went from that angle.
No, I don't think he did. Didn't look that far. But that was another pitch that was scary. I mean, 2-1 to him.
Yeah. So 2-1 in that count to Studley's a big pitch.
Yeah.
You don't want to give in on a 2-1 because like he did you for 2 RBI here. But
yeah.
So what pitch did you throw here?
That was a fastball again.
Fastball. And what were you thinking on location? Where did you want to beat him? Where was the spot?
I think they set up inside and I probably left it a little bit middle, but I was high enough where he just fouled it off, I think. Yeah.
That's a good fastball against a really good cut, and he missed it because you have a really good fastball. But
yeah, he was on it, went right back. He was
he
definitely
wasn't
on
missing many fastballs this weekend.
No.
Yeah. I'm looking.
Yeah. That was a splitter.
That's a huge pitch.
Yeah. That was the first splitter I've thrown for a strike. But I was trying to get him to swing and miss, but it just stayed up. And
that luckily, was the first splitter you threw for a strike since when?
Well, I've thrown some in the inner squads, but like they're not very sharp. They're kind of just get me over. And that was a little bit sharper. Like it had downward movement, but it just caught the outside probably.
You were excited about that K.
Yeah, that was huge.
You were more excited about the K in the 8th, though.
Yeah.
You were more excited about the K in the 8th.
Yeah, they were talking in the 8th and then
talking crazy in the 8th.
Yeah, it was in the 8th inning and like I battled like
you kind of knew it was your last pitch.
Yeah, and the kid kept fouling off. And I knew if I eventually just kept throwing strikes, I mean obviously he's gonna take one eventually. Like he probably thought it was a curveball after the 4th fastball that he fouled off.
Why were they talking? Didn't something happen?
It was probably just because that he kept fouling him off. So they were like excited. They thought that there was another chance to get me.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see in a second, but no, This was so at this time they had 2 hits in the 8th inning. You were throwing a scoreless ball, like you were just cruising. Like you said. I mean, you said best college game you've ever felt, and I put in my report it was like 40 degrees max out there.
It was cold. It was like 40 degrees out.
Like it was not like a warm grip the ball, just like kind of get out there and throw. Like I think that I don't know, that's not easy to do. Your routine pregame, just the way that you warm up, I mean, definitely came in handy on a day like today.
For sure. I'm gonna go grab my charger real quick. My computer's about to die. Oh. All right, we're back.
Here we go.
Yeah, eighth inning, 2 outs.
Leak is already up in the pen.
For sure.
He's getting hot. You
Yeah.
know it. I mean, there's no better pitching path to victory than you right to Leak.
Yeah.
That's the formula.
Yeah. It's funny. Me and Leak always used to talk about that too, like jokingly.
What? That's
Like,
the pitching path to victory?
What?
What? That's the pitching path to victory?
No, we were just always like, yeah, dude, like I'll throw 8. I guess you can throw 1. Like, haha, like, yeah, Leak. I'll throw 8. You throw 1. Okay.
And
like,
he's
just
fine.
joking.
He's fine with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got, like you said, I guess we've taken the 2 times that we've done this, we've taken something away for next game. And I guess this one is just finish your 0-2 hitters.
Yeah, for sure.
Because this dude's about to work another good at bat. And like you said, you want to put it away.
Yeah, I honestly might have. I mean, I don't know if I would have gone out for another inning, but if this was a quick at bat, he might send me. I don't know. So, like, without this kid's first at bat too with the hit, like if I had finished those 2, like that's 20 pitches that I save.
Yeah.
So he might send me out for another one.
No, you're right. I mean, and you want that other one.
Yeah.
But like I said, like, that's a good take. We saw in the first at bat a couple good takes. Like,
yeah,
there's nothing tangible you can take from these at bats where you're like, okay, next game I'm just gonna do this. Like, you made a bunch of good pitches, and the hit that you got wasn't smoked by any means.
Yeah, the splitter was a little bit low. That's one thing I could take, is it starting a little bit too low, but it had good movement, so I'm not gonna like try to change my grip or anything. I'm just gonna keep throwing it. So
right, you're just gonna almost aim for the bottom of that knee.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Now
that
it's
one was
3-2.
Outside. Yeah, that one was a little bit outside probably. And then he smoked that, I think. Yeah.
Oh, that's what the chirping was from. He tried to get time, and then he low-key hit a frozen rope.
Yeah, off the tree.
Yeah, like, I kind of forgot about that. I was like, oh shit, that kind of was smoked. And then I think someone was drawing with someone here.
So Ike said something like, "Oh damn" or something, and the umpire thought that it was the guy talking about time. Like, he was mad that he didn't get time, but it was really just Ike talking. Like, it was Ike talking, and then the kid said nothing, but the umpire thought it was the kid, and then the umpire was like, "We're not going to have any of that. Like, that's enough." And then the coach just wanted to come out and see what was happening. So
yeah, so I remember there was a little something that happened. So now there's a little bit of jawing.
Just misunderstanding. Yeah, there's another. He's just slapping it off. That was his second foul ball. He probably honestly has like 4
and now
more.
He's hitting foul balls. They're getting excited. You can't really hear it, but like they're almost giving him a little lip.
And here's one more, another foul ball. Yeah, I think he hits 1 or 2 more, honestly, like 1 or 2 more foul balls.
Okay, before we see the strike 3, do you remember the pitch?
Yeah, it was a fastball. Like, I wasn't even trying to locate. I just kept throwing him down the middle and thought that he wouldn't swing or would get himself out eventually.
Okay. All right. No, I love that.
Yeah. So
love that.
There's another foul ball. Yep. And there's every time they're getting louder and louder.
Yep. They're getting louder and louder. And
it might be this pitch. This might have been no, he said I had 3 pitches and then he had 5 foul balls. So this is I think he has 1 more foul ball.
I forget if it was.
Nope, never mind. Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's as good as it gets. Definitely gonna watch that back.
Yeah.
And you knew that was your last.
Yeah. I mean, I actually didn't know. I didn't know how many pitches I threw. Like, I had no clue in my mind that I threw that many because it didn't feel like that many.
I mean, 8 innings, even if, let's go look.
It was 120.
It was 120 total.
What does that say? 119? Yeah.
Wow. That's a big number.
Yeah.
You would not see that number in today's MLB, that's for sure. Not
Yeah.
even close to 120. You would have to have no hits into the 8th to go out for the 8th, even the 9th.
Yeah, if I was at 120 going into I don't even think he would have sent me out if I had a no-hitter.
This is the number right here, the 27 that we saw in the 6th inning was the error,
The hit.
and the hit.
And if I had struck out one kid, he doesn't ground out, that eliminates probably 15 pitches.
So you were 67, 71, 91 out of 119. 91 out of 119 was fastball. So you're over 75% fastballs against a really, really tough Wheaton team, and they had 2 hits. So, I mean, I guess that's just a testament to your fastball, but just also, like, once you show them that curveball and that split, and they have it in the back of their minds, and if they even are thinking off speed and they get, like, one of your good fastballs at the top of that zone, they're not catching it.
Yeah. Yeah, it felt good. Everything felt smooth. It felt coming out well. So it was a good day.
So you guys got Emerson this Sunday. It's supposed to rain. Do you think the game's gonna get moved?
Yeah, it's moved till Saturday at Northborough.
Saturday at Northborough?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're the home team. Because of exams and stuff, it's at 2 and 4, so we can play under the lights as well.
Okay. Sweet. Yeah. And you got the 2 o'clock?
Yeah, I believe. Yeah.
Okay. Any tips on Emerson, or you need me to get some, or what's the word?
I mean, they're a good team. They're a good team. I mean, every team, you can't let off the gas pedal. I think they're legit. They have a couple good arms. They have some bats. They're going to be a good NUMAC team. So gotta attack them just like I did last weekend. There's no really new change. I don't even think for the next time, for every start going forward, it's just trying to add off of what I did last week.
Right. Yeah. No, that's what you've been doing the whole year. So just keep it up. But like you said, recover well.
Yeah.
Stay healthy, and let's finish off the season strong, brother. You've been doing exactly what I'm sure you would have hoped. I mean, I didn't even get to ask you. I was gonna wait until the end, but you made the Division III dream team, was it? That, I mean, you're at the top of everyone's list right now. Like, they know you're coming. So when you get nominated like that, when you get noticed, like, how does that make you feel? Does it make you feel good about yourself? Does it make you more ready for the next one? Like, what does that give you?
Yeah. No, it's nice. It's cool. I think it would be better. I mean, for me, when I was younger, I definitely would have been just content with that. But this year, and how I am right now, I'm not really content with that at all. It's nice to be recognized for sure. It's not saying it doesn't. I'm not saying it doesn't matter. But we're only 3 starts in, so really, it's great that I've had a good 3 starts, but there's I know it's a shorter season, but it's still a long season, long way to go. So
I'm getting you media ready.
Yeah.
Getting you ready to answer the phone questions. Yeah. I mean, these numbers are gross.
Yeah, to be 100% honest with you, I'm not even looking at those numbers right now because I haven't looked at the numbers, and I don't like to look at them until the end of the season. But
all right, well, don't look, but I'm telling you, they're so gross.
All right, well,
they're so gross.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So
I mean, like you said, it doesn't matter if you know them or not, because the way that you go into it, you go in one pitch, one batter, one inning at a time, and that's not going to change.
Yeah,
that's not going to change. But no, I appreciate you coming and talking to me again, and I'm going to let you go. You got any good fun plans for the night, or are you just going to be hanging out?
Probably do some arm care and then just do some maybe work on some final stuff, but that's about it.
You like to watch a lot of baseball during the season? Do you like to watch people pitch?
Yeah, I've actually started to. Like I never had like a network before, but I found a streaming thing now that I can watch like any game. So I throw games on. Leak will come watch and we'll watch some good pitchers. It's when they're on if we have time. So yeah.
Well, stay in touch and enjoy your night, and I'll talk to you soon, brother.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Take care, man.
Peace.
Appreciate Jordy coming on. I mean, he's gone now, so we can look at these numbers, but 27 strikeouts and 1 walk in 23 innings. Second in D3 in whip. He's giving up 0.4 walks and hits per innings pitched. Not a lot. 6-to-1 pitchers with at least 20 innings of work and ERA, 0.39 as well. I mean, he's gross. He works super hard, and as you see, like he sent me his pitching stats a couple weeks ago, and he's got every pitch. He knows exactly where he can grow. He's got his inter squads. Like this dude's gross. So, I mean, if you're a pitcher, like I say, this is as good as it gets. So take notes, and I hope you enjoyed hearing from Jordy. All right, bye.